F-E-A-R-R-E-A-L-M. Mr. Nightmare. Subscribe now.
Assalamu alaikum. Everyone, peace be upon you. Welcome to Fear Realm. Today we're gonna talk about the shocking and mysterious story of Dr. Ban. Stay tuned till the end because this case is full of dark and chilling details. In August 2025, Iraq was shaken by a shocking and mysterious death. Dr. Ban Ziyad Tarek, a respected psychologist in Basra, was found dead in her home. Official reports labeled it a suicide, but the circumstances immediately raised suspicion. Today we will explore the story in detail, including the events leading to her death, the people involved, and the shocking discoveries after her death. The story begins with a young man, the brother-in-law of the governor of Basra, who allegedly killed his university classmate. His family, desperate to protect him, claimed he was mentally ill, hoping to reduce the consequences of his actions. Authorities formed a psychiatric evaluation committee to determine his mental state, led by the highly respected Dr. Ban. Known for her honesty and integrity, she was tasked with providing a professional assessment without political interference. When the evaluation was completed, Dr. Ban made a shocking declaration. The young man was mentally sound, fully aware of his actions. He was not insane, and his crime was deliberate. This statement angered his family and others connected to political power, who had expected a report declaring him mentally ill. After her report, Dr. Ban reportedly received warnings and threats. Colleagues said the family might try to influence her, or worse, silence her. Her professionalism, however, remained firm. She refused to falsify her assessment, which placed her directly in conflict with powerful figures. This courageous decision may have set the stage of what was to come. In August 2025, Dr. Ban was found dead in her home. Authorities quickly labeled it a suicide, but a closer look at the evidence raises serious questions. Deep crosswise cuts on her arms. The cuts were long, horizontal, and vertical, reaching the bone, repeated on both arms. Experts argue that self-inflicted wounds of this severity are extremely rare, almost impossible to perform voluntarily. Timing and method suggest she might have been unconscious or already dead before the cuts were inflicted. If she had been alive, her natural reactions and resistance would have made such a precise cutting nearly impossible. Camera malfunctions. All surveillance cameras in her home were disabled at the time of her death, eliminating any chance of verifying the events. Suspicion of sexual assault. Some reports and social media sources suggested that she may have been sexually assaulted, and the perpetrators attempted to tamper with the body to hide evidence, including manipulating their reproductive organs to mask chemical traces. Official investigation. Despite these alarming details, the authorities closed the investigation quickly, citing suicide. This move has been widely criticized as a potentially covering up the involvement of politically connected individuals. Why would anyone want to harm Dr. Ban? She refused to declare the governor's relative mentally ill. exposing the truth. Her assessment meant the young man faced full legal consequences, which angered the family and their influential allies. Her death may have been intended as a warning to others who would refuse to manipulate the truth. Forensic experts analyzing her injuries concluded that the pattern of cuts is inconsistent with suicide. The extreme precision and repetition suggest planned, intentional harm. The lack of surveillance or witnesses points to a premeditated crime rather than a spontaneous act of self-harm. The death of Dr. Ban sparked outrage across Iraq. Social media and news outlets were filled with speculation, mourning, and demands for justice. People viewed her as a symbol of courage and integrity, a professional who stood up to political pressure and refused to compromise the truth. The controversy also shed light on broader issues: abuse of political power, threats to professionals and whistleblowers, protests, discussions online, and debates in the media questions the official version, asking, why would a respected psychologist suddenly take her own life under such circumstances? Let's look closely at the forensic evidence. Arm injuries, deep cuts reaching the bone on both arms, are extremely unlikely to occur voluntarily. Possibility of death before the cuts. Experts suggest that she may have been unconscious or killed first, then the arms were cut to make it appear like suicide. Manipulation of evidence. The body may have been tampered with to hide sexual assault, possibly using chemicals or altering the anatomy. All these details strengthen the public belief that this was not suicide, but a deliberate murder. Dr. Ziyad Tarek's death remains one of the most controversial cases in Iraq's recent history. She became a symbol of truth, courage, and professional integrity, facing the dangers of challenging powerful figures. The case is unresolved. Questions remain. Was she murdered for refusing to falsify her report? Was she assaulted before her death? Why were the cameras disabled and the investigation closed so quickly? Her story continues to inspire debates about justice, accountability, and the cost of standing up for truth. What do you think happened to Dr. Ziyad Tarek? Was it suicide or a calculated murder to protect someone with political influence? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life mysterious from around the world.